Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Katie. I'm absolutely frying in the sweater under these lights, Clark, and I'm back at it again with another video for you guys. And today I'm going to be doing a review slash demo of the Hot Topic Riverdale eyeshadow palette. Ooh, the little brush fell out. I'm going to be doing a look inspired by Betty Cooper, one of the main characters on the show. So I got my sweater on, got my ponytail, you know, so if you guys are interested in seeing what kind of look I come up with, then keep on watching. Okay, so as I mentioned, I am going to be reviewing the Riverdale Hot Topic palette. This palette retails for $14.90. I ordered this in the mail last week, week before last, like not this Friday, but the last Friday, and it arrived this past Friday. Yeah. This is the packaging. As you can see, Christ almighty, this brush keeps falling. The packaging is super cute. It's got the River Vixen kind of color scheme. It's very cheerleader-esque. It has like a little R that would be on a Letterman's jacket, some little pom-poms that would be like on a cheerleader's hair bow. You open it up and you have a mirror and you get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 10 shades. I believe 5 are matte, or 4 are matte, 5 are, they're half and half, I think, yeah. And you get a little double-ended brush with the same little wrap packaging as the palette that says Riverdale. I'm honestly not gonna use this. So, my first initial thoughts on the palette is that there are a lot of shimmers. Not a lot of matte transition colors, so I will have to use another palette in conjunction with it, but it looks really good. So give me just a second and we're gonna jump into some live swatches. Okay, so for swatches, we're going in with the first shade, which is my specialty, is Ice, and then next shade, which is just a matte brown called Pussycat, and then the third shade, which is I Love You at Betty Cooper. Now going in with the shade Chocolate Shop, Ginger Stallion, and Cherry Blossom. The last 3 shades are I'm a Weirdo, River Vixen, that didn't swatch very good at all, and Dark Betty. So as you guys can see, the shimmers swatched pretty good. The mattes, not so great. I was not really impressed with those. I have swatched this palette when I first got it in the mail. I'll be honest, I'm not really excited about the mattes. But yeah, they all have super cute names that have to do with the show, you know, if you're like a Riverdale fan like I am. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the palette and see what we can come up with. So for the eyes, I'm trying to keep it as neutral as possible because I feel like Betty Cooper is very sweet and a little crazy. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. And just really neutral, and she tries to keep everything, like I noticed the makeup on her is very just like basic tones. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today, which shouldn't be hard because that's all I ever do. So for my shade to set all over the lid, to set my concealer, I'm going to take the shade Sugar out of this Profusion Naturals palette. I figured I'd keep it like drugstore priced, and I'm just going to set all over the eyelid with my BH Cosmetics brush. So dipping into the Riverdale palette, I'm going to take the shade Pussycat, which is a matte brown, and I'm going to dip into that with a Morphe M441, and there is a lot of kick up, as you guys can see. Tap my brush off and I'm going to run that into the transition. Okay, it's not really showing up, which I mean, like, that's, I mean, I don't mind that in a transition, but like you really can't tell. So I went ahead and applied Pussycat to the other side of my, like my other eye. It's a really good transition color, but it doesn't offer much color payoff in the way, like, to only give us this many mattes, like, it's not that good of an option. Like, it's not as good of a color as it should be. for the mattes that they're giving us. So next, I guess we're going to dip into Cherry Blossom right here, and we're going to run that through the crease as well. And we're just taking that on the same brush. Again, a lot of kick up in the palette. And I'm sorry if you guys can see the corner of my mirror. I just can't do it with the palette mirror. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna work that on the outer edge and just carry that in sweeping motions. It's cute, but I mean, it's not really doing much and it's kind of patchy. Okay, so far I'm not very impressed. So now that I have that blended out, it blended out okay. It looks alright. I mean, maybe it's picking up a little bit more orange on the eyes, like how I'm seeing it under these lights and like my little viewfinder. But it looks alright. It's okay. Not my best work. Which I can't tell if that's like, I feel like it's the palette, but you know. So for the lids, I'm going to take the shade Ginger Stallion. And I'm just going to take that on a little Anastasia brush. But first, I'm going to wet my brush with some Max Fix Plus, which I always do for all my shimmer shadows. So I'm just going to spray that twice and dip into here. Coat the brush really well. Tap off the excess and go ahead and go in. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay. Okay, now that we finished off the lids, the shimmer is super pretty. I really like it, but I feel like it's not really unique into my collection. Like, I feel like I have this color a lot. So we're gonna work on the lower lash line, and I'm just gonna take the shade Pussycat, which I took as my transition, tap off the excess, and run that on the lower lash line. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna take the shade Ice Is My Specialty, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlights. Okay. Wow, that is such a pretty color. I feel like that's like my favorite color in the palette. Okay guys, the eyes are finished. Let me go ahead and throw on some mascara and lashes and a highlight and a lip, and I'll be right back to give you my final thoughts and opinions on this eyeshadow palette. Okay, I am back, and I decided not to put on lashes because it is a Betty Cooper look, and Betty is not a lash kind of girl. So yeah, my final thoughts on the palette are it's super cute. I think this is a really cute like little like collector's item, like if you're a really big Riverdale fan and you just want like a little, you know, like a little collector thing. I don't know, a little memento. Personally, the shades I tried don't stand out to me. I feel like I have these shades, like the shades that I used on my eyes today, in my collection already. My favorite color I did use was My Specialty Is Ice, but I just put that on my inner corner. It swatched the best, and I really like an icy white color. As far as blendability with Pussycat and Cherry Blossom, I mean, Pussycat really didn't show up that well, and Cherry Blossom was a little patchy but easier to work with once I really got the color built up. Ginger Stallion was actually a really pretty, really pretty shimmer shade, but like I said, not at all unique. But yeah, all in all, I don't think I would recommend this palette because I feel like it's just not that good a quality. But I mean, all in all, I would not recommend this palette. I don't think that the quality is there. I mean, it is super cute. I love this. I mean, I'm like not mad that I bought it because I'm such a big Riverdale fan, but it's not like the same quality as like an Anastasia palette or something, which I don't think it was meant to be. More so it's just like a little like, oh, you know, it's kind of cute, like little pop culture thing. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on the Riverdale Hot Topic palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this little review slash demo. If you guys want me to do like actual tutorials like based off the characters of Riverdale, I would love to do that, like a Veronica or like a Dark Betty kind of tutorial. Just let me know. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed before you leave. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload next, and give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me out a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Do you see it?